Hello, welcome back to Offsite Analysis. I'm Master KK from Circa 96, your modern Feng Shui consultant. The condominium I'm going to talk about today is Parc Botannia. Alright, it's situated at Fernville Drive and Fernville Road. Sorry, Fernville Street and Fernville Road. Okay, and it's an awkward shaped plot of land, so it's water element. So why are we doing this? We are doing this because we have the knowledge of Feng Shui. And we know you paid $1 million for the property, and you better know what your surrounding is. So Feng Shui is very simple. Feng Shui is actually surrounding or environmental study or geography. All right. We just want to let you know what's around your surrounding, so you know when's up and down, when's the high, and when's the low, when to keep low profile. All right. All these are done free for you. We have a whole videos, a library of videos of other condominiums you can look to. We are not paid by the developers, nor are we paid by the property agents to tell you. So we will have no reserved. We'll tell you everything we see. We are basing on street directory. Okay, so wherever we see, we share. So 3 things we're going to share. We're going to share with you the characteristic of the people staying in that condominium. We're going to share with you the health issues of the people staying in that condominium. And we're going to share with you the luck cycle of people staying in a condominium. How we do it? We're going to do it through each different sector. There are 8 sectors, or cardinals you call them. North is one, then after northeast, followed by east, followed by southeast. So each cardinal represents a few things. Take for example North. North represents water element. It also represents a certain year. North represents 2020, which is this year, and 12 years later will be 2032, or 12 years ago will be 2008. So by looking at your 12 years ago, 2008, and based on the elements we can see, and based on the street directory, we are able to tell you a few things. Okay, so North sector also represents a certain body parts. For example, North represents kidney, all right, and North also represents a certain family members. Certain family members, for example, North represents the second son. That means this boy must have an elder brother above him. We don't need your BAZI. We are basing this on street directory. We are basing this on I Ching Feng Shui, which is 8,000 over years history. All right, BAZI has only about 900 years, so don't worry about BAZI. We are basing on each family status, family member status, so we don't need your BAZI. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump in. We jump in on the east, and then we're going to cover east all the way to northeast, 8 cardinal. Okay, now east represents the year 2023. All right, represent the first boy. First boy must be the firstborn son, not necessarily the firstborn boy that is in your family. So not necessarily the TT whatever. No, so long he has an elder. He's a first boy and he has no elder brother, so he's the firstborn boy. Few jia, never mind. Few sister, no worries. Okay, so 2023, you start off with slightly good year. Not too bad, very good. But along the way, you got some hurdles. Mid of the year, you got some hurdles. Third quarter onwards, better, and you probably have the opportunity to cross over to a different department, different portfolio, change your department or change your job. Okay, and it is good for you, no problem. And along the way, you have small little hurdles which is nothing to you. You can address them. Okay, you have people coming to help you, so I don't have to worry about you much. 2023, so long you keep low profile, don't be greedy. Okay, as for the characteristic of this little boy, he started off with a lot of people loving him. A lot of people want to give him presents. A lot of friends in kindergarten already, and then he a bit rebellious during the teenage years. Maybe just a short while, no big issues, and then he may migrate or he may go overseas to study. If he wants to work, he also can work for overseas company. It's okay, all right. And he is also a very communal person. He likes to be with friends. He likes to be with a lot of people he knows. Right? So spend more time with him, family. All right, spend quality family time with him. A good guy, a guy with a lot of caring for the old folks, a lot of guys caring for the people. He's a very passionate person, a very caring person. All right. So for the health issues, I want you to take care of your legs. If you're into sports, I want you to take care of your legs. If you have already experienced some sports injuries, please address it. All right. I don't want you to have when you're old age, then you got legs issues, your kneecap issues. Don't have your loose end. Okay. Or livers, please watch out your livers. Don't sleep late. Don't drink too much alcohol. Okay, so generally speaking, okay, he will be having a lot of fun. This boy will have a lot of fun in his 20s, a lot of friends, a lot of overseas friends and things like that. It's okay, no problem. Loves to exercise, go ahead. All right, so it's our first son. This is your characteristic. Okay, let's talk about Southeast. Southeast represents the first daughter, all right, regardless how many koko above him, so above the, sorry, she's the first daughter. She's obviously like what I mentioned about the first, very well loved by people, grandparents, teachers, a lot of 贵人, okay? Something to watch out, bad temper or snap, or very untidy, or OCD, either way, okay? So for the mummy, who if you're expecting your firstborn daughter, or daddy, if you're expecting your firstborn daughter that's gone away, please try to look for a good gynae. I cannot stress this enough. Please find a good gynae. It's very important. This little girl can be also a bit rebellious, but it's okay. So long you take care of her, she will come to her senses, and she'll be okay as she grows up. Okay, but I'm just afraid that you have a problem experiencing labor problems or pregnancy issues. So that's why I strongly suggest you get yourself a very good gynae. Very important, huh? All right. This little girl is also very entrepreneurial, very hardworking as she gets older. Please encourage her entrepreneurship. All right. Also a very loving person. However, this little girl, you need to be very sensitive to her when you talk to her. You cannot scold her. You cannot say anything negative. She gets hurt easily. So she's very sensitive. All right. Very emotional. This year, 2024, 2025, both years you start off with very good. Please maintain your good and humble. Just stay humble, okay? Do not be a guarantor. Do not lend anybody any money. Do not be going to speculation of stock and shares. Do not go into the investment that you're too risky. Anything that sounds too good, don't go into it. All right? So you start off, like I said, you start off a very good year. Mid-year, there are some people trying to con you. And towards the end of 2 years, third quarter, not so bad. Towards the end, somebody tried to be funny again. Okay? So my suggestion is don't make any rash decisions. Are there opportunities to go traveling? Yes, there are opportunities to go traveling. There are also opportunities for her, this little girl, to not just her little girl, everybody, to cross over to a new project or a portfolio. All right? Good. So 2024, 2025, stay low profile. All right? Let's talk about the south. The south of the property is interesting. Okay? Why I say interesting? I like this. The south of the property is represented by the year 2026. Also represent the second daughter of the family. She must have an elder sister above the second daughter of the family. Okay, south represents the eyes, the blood pressure, the heart, and things like that. So before we talk about south, let's finish one more thing in southeast. Be careful your lymph nodes, people. All right, staying in Parc Botannia. Lymph nodes, especially if you have parents who have lymph nodes problem, lymphomia, you better watch out already. Okay, vein as well, basically. Okay, don't feel comfortable, seek doctor's help. All right, Feng Shui is not magic. Okay, when it tell you, can I give you the energy, raise your energy so that you meet the right doctor, meet the right physician, but you still need to see a doctor if you don't feel comfortable. All right, good. Why I say I like 2026. 2026 is your pinnacle of this property. Also, this little girl, I loved 2026. Also second daughter in the family. She obviously has a lot of 贵人. She leads a high life. She has a lot of people willing to help her. She has a lot of friends. She's also a girl who's a lot compassionate, very, very loving girl, hard caring person, love expensive taste, shopaholic, yes. Okay. So this little girl, she will be always have 贵人, so don't have to worry about her. People who stay in Parc Botannia, I want to tell you something. Generally speaking, everybody who's first and foremost very polite, very courtesy, very polite. Okay. Second, you will have well educated. Not to worry about education. I know Singapore's education system. It's they want to try to make everybody swim. So if you're a monkey, you obviously can't swim better than a fish. But in Singapore system, but don't worry about that. When I say good in her studies, she could be good in other things. For example, handicrafts. I understand that PE is also a subject now. So she's good in that. Or generally speaking, everybody is talking about Parc Botannia, very polite and good academy. Don't have to worry about it at all. Okay, doesn't mean you don't have to tuition now if you are not not good at. You still need to go your tuition. Okay, so let's talk about Southwest. Southwest represents the year 2027, 2028. Represents the family member who's the mother. Organs are your stomach, digestive system for whole family, and for the mummy will be your wombs and your reproductive organs. All right, I don't really like the reproductive organs, wombs, and digestive system. So people in Parc Botannia, please eat properly, have look after your diet a bit. Okay, I really don't think you have a very good diet system. Mummy, you're obviously a shopaholic. Continue, mummy. If you want to do retail therapy, go ahead. If you're into business, also can. Retail is good for you. Okay. Food and retail, pretty okay. All right. So year 2027, I want you to lay low. 207 and 2028, I want you to lay low. Do not do much major expansion. There will be some changes. Yes, 2027, 2028, minimum 2 changes. But I want you to just keep a low profile. Be prudent. Check everything properly before you decide to change. If you decide to change a job, read properly before you sign something. Okay. But technically, I'm worried about your digestive system. I'm just concerned. So, take care. All right. Do not eat anything spicy. You should know what you can eat and what you can't eat. Okay. Just be a good person. Watch what you eat. Okay. Let's talk about 2029. 2029 is the West. Okay. West represents the third daughter. 2 sisters above her. She's a third daughter. Alright, mommy, if you are expecting your third girl, alright now, please get yourself another good gynae. I really don't like the road, Lorong, how do you pronounce it, Thanggam? I really don't like it. So there's a bow and arrow, there's 2 bow and arrows, Jalan Kayu and Jalan, and Lorong Thanggam, alright, and followed by Jalan Tari Simpri and Jalan Tari Zapin. Basically 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 bows and arrows shooting towards you in 2029. People in Parc Botannia, brace yourself. This will be the year that you really, really want to keep your low profile. Don't go to risky investment. Don't put your money into somewhere that you don't understand. Don't lend people any money. Don't be a guarantor. Don't be a hero. You start off the year, first quarter to second quarter, very stressful. All right, a lot of people maybe want to cheat your money. All right, so but there's something good about it. Third quarter, fourth quarter, very good. So long you're not greedy, you earn some good money. All right, if this is the girl, the character of this the girl, she also very rebellious in her teenage years and early adulthoods. But after that, she is hardworking. I like her work ethic, and then she makes some good money after that. Okay, so 2029, please lay low. Do not do anything funny or that you're not comfortable, you're not sure. All right. 2030, 2031, that'll be the year for Northwest. Northwest represents the father, represents the head of the family. Big changes, a lot of 3031 major changes. Change your portfolio with children going to school, children going to national service, changing school, changing job, changing portfolios. That year is also going to be hentakaki, all right? Just going to round and round, pushing. So for a while, you thought that after changing things don't really work out. Persevere. It gets better. Okay, so I want you to be to press on, all right? So, Daddy, you're obviously hardworking and expensive taste. That year, I want you to embrace for changes. Okay, everybody in staying in Parc Botannia, 2030, 2031, embrace for changes. All right, let's talk about the north. North of the property has a forested area. I really don't like that. North represents kidney, represents water elements, represents the second sun, represents the year 2020. Technically speaking, everybody from Parc Botannia better lay low this year. Stressful. I don't think that you. Sorry, I also want you to take care of your kidney. If you, especially for family that has diabetic or kidney problems, the ancestry, then you need to watch out already. All right. If your memories are not so good, then speaking, you probably have kidney issues when you grow up. Okay. And in Singapore, we have 3:1 diabetic problem. So I really want you to take care of your kidney. There's a restricted area on your north side, the Defence Science and Technology Agency and things like that, and the airbase. I really don't like it. So this year, stay low profile, maintain, not good for changing jobs or taking big risky steps. Okay, just stay low. All right. Second son, I want you to tell him that he is better when he goes overseas. Yeah, this boy needs to migrate. If you're a second son and you're working, work for an MNC company. It's better for you, further away as possible. Right? Of course, you can base in Singapore, but you work for an MNC that's based in Singapore. Right? If not, migrate or get yourself an overseas posting. It's better for you. Yes, if this year is bad for you, please travel overseas. People, generally speaking, overseas is much better for you. Okay, with COVID-19 around, you better do your homework before you go anywhere. All right, good. All right, let's talk about the northeast of the property. Northeast property represents the year 2021, 2022. Also represents the third son in the family. This is the third boy. He must have two elder brother above him. I want you to continue what you do in 2020, 2021, and 2022. Low profile. People in Parc Botannia, if you're experiencing some sinus problem, shoulder problems, upper limb problems, backbone problems, lower back problems, please seek help. All right, it is not good for you. I can see the people Parc Botannia has a lot of these such issues. Again, you'll try better overseas. Meaning to say, if you're working for an MNC company, it's better. Everybody in the family, not generally speaking, not just a third son, everybody in the family. If you work for an overseas company, represent an overseas company, you are good. So if you are a foreigner and then you work for a local company, that's fine. You're a foreigner, you look for a local company, you are working overseas already. Right, so I want you to venture overseas. If you have opportunities to venture overseas, go ahead. Represent a product from overseas, go ahead. All right. Take care of your nose. Take care of your upper limbs. Any problems, any issues, please seek help. These 2 years is going to be stressful. So 2020, 2021, 2022 is going to be stressful year for you. No, try to look into your financials. Try not to overspend. Try to stay low profile. Okay. Good. We have covered almost all the sector to 12 years for all the family members. So if any questions, just drop us a comment. We try our best to answer you. We have also a secret Facebook group. Click the link and join it. We will post a lot of secret videos soon. All right. And before we sign off, I want to wish everybody happy, healthy, and prosperous. Bye bye.